On Thursday, April 11, 2012, Councilmember Mathieu Eugene attended the wake of Gil Noble, the legendary and iconic black journalist who passed away on April 5, 2012. Haitian-American Councilmember Mathieu Eugene and Haitian-American activist artist Smith Georges were the guests of Gil Noble's show Like It Is for an entire hour long, talking about Haiti.
Welcome. In this edition, a look at the latest of a long list of tragedies that have befallen the Caribbean nation of Haiti. There was colonialism, the slave trade, the kidnapping of the recently duly elected president of Haiti, Aristide, horrific earthquakes, and now the dreaded disease cholera. Coming up, a talk with two men who have been fighting for Haiti. City Council member Mathieu Eugene and artist-activist Smith Georges. We'll show you some of the footage that was taken during their recent trip to Haiti right after this.
Then, after ABC replaced the show by the new TV show, Here and Now, Councilmember Eugene and Smith Georges also appeared on Here and Now for the second anniversary of Haiti quake, talking about the lack of progress of recovery and reconstruction. In lieu of flowers, the family of the legendary journalist is asking that donations be made to the Gil Noble Archives, which can be mailed to Gil Noble Archives Fund, P.O. Box 43138, Upper Montclair, New Jersey, 07043. It is a not-for-profit, set up to digitize his work for posterity.
We have with us here Council Member Mathieu Eugene, who is here to pay respect to the family of Gil Noble, a legend who passed away at the age of 80. Council Member Mathieu Eugene, what can you tell us on this occasion here in Harlem?
You know, I'm here in Harlem with my colleagues in government and also many leaders from the black community and also many friends and family members of Gil Noble. What I could say, Gil Noble was an extraordinary human being. He was a wonderfully good human being. And he gave to everyone the opportunity to tell his story. He gave the opportunity to everyone to come to the show and stand for what he or she believed. And I remember when I came from Haiti, after visiting the 10 cities in Haiti, when there was no camera in Haiti, he invited me and also George to say what we believe the situation was in Haiti, to let the people in New York know exactly the real situation in Haiti 1 year or 2 years after the earthquake.
I remember it was a whole 1 hour show.
It was a 1 hour show, and it was a privilege, and I was so delighted to be there, you know, with this great brother and also a wonderful person. But I can say also Gil Noble give us a legacy, a tool for all of us, regardless of where we were born. All of us from the Caribbean community, from all of us of African descent. He gave us a tool, a legacy that we can use to understand each other, and that we can use to know the true history of the black community. And also Gil Noble was like a cement who brought us all together. And he was somebody who inspired us to see and to appreciate the values of the African race.
One thing I remember, you went to Haiti, you came back with some footage of the devastated Haiti, and when you came here, you did some reporting, and he showed that the footage on TV also.
Exactly. He used, you know, what he did, he took the footage and to create the momentum and to also to motivate people, to remind everybody that they should not forget Haiti, because Haiti was still in need of the assistance of everybody. One thing that I would like to mention also, when I went to Gil Noble office, it seemed that I was in Africa. In his office, you could see the representation, you could see the image, the heritage of each of those African countries. Gil Noble was somebody who stood tall for all of us.
To the family, what would you like to say to the family?
You know, my prayers and my thoughts go to the family. But I think that we have to celebrate the life of Gil Noble. We have to pay tribute to Gil Noble. It is true that Gil Noble is no longer with us, but the family should be proud of his life. The family should be proud of the many things that he has accomplished and that benefited all of us from the African descent.
Okay, there is something they're doing, the family is doing. Gil Noble Archive, where we preserve his legacy, all his work. And what can you tell the people watching this TV show right now about helping the family to build this archive to preserve Gil Noble's legacy?
I think that, you know, it is the obligation of each one of us to be part of this great idea, to do everything that we can do to support the family and to make sure that we protect the legacy of Gil Noble, the archive of Gil Noble. And I think that the generation after generation, generations to come, should have the opportunity to see the good achievements of Gil Noble.
Thank you very much, Councilmember Mathieu Eugene.
Thank you, sir.
Councilmember Mathieu Eugene extends his deepest sympathy and condolences to family members and friends of Gil Noble. May his soul rest in peace.